Welcome back to another video. This one is slightly different. As you can see, I've never done a video, let me just move this. I've never done a video like this before. And it's a bit weird actually, talking with a desk. I feel a bit like, Neil Buchanan. Anyway, this is our dining table. I've borrowed it, but I'm under strict rules. There's to be no dropping, no scratching, no dragging, and no hard placement. I've got to make sure that I don't damage this table, otherwise I'll be in big trouble. And what I've done is we've gone round counting all the dings that were already there to make sure that when I've finished doing this, that there are no more new dings that I've done. Because it's £10 per ding. Anyway, so if you watch me slowly and gingerly placing things onto the table, now you know why. Anyway, so this video, as you already know, is all about what's in my camera bag. Everybody uses different gear and also has their own way of capturing something. And I thought I'd show you what I take with me on a typical shoot. So first of all, the bag itself. This is actually my first and my only camera bag. My sister bought it for me for my birthday or Christmas when I first started doing videos. And it's the only bag I've ever owned. It was from Curry's PC World. I think it was about £40, and I've not felt the need to change. It's ideal for me at the moment. Good size, it's got all the compartments I need, so it's ideal. It's got these feet underneath and a hard base to keep your gear from getting damaged when you're placing it on the floor. Straps. First bit of gear, I've got the Joby GorillaPod. It's the 3K kit version. Love this thing, it's great. I use it mainly for, I want to say vlogging, but I also don't want to say vlogging. And I also use it as a monitor stand if I want my monitor close to me or positioned somewhere slightly different than on top of the camera like it is now. And that slots nicely into this side compartment here. If we spin the bag round, show you what's in. Just broke the no sliding rule. We're good, we're good. And in this compartment, I've got these. I've done a video about these, the Spiffy Gear Lumi LED light bracelets. Now, these are in my bag all the time because you never know when they're gonna come in handy. They've got a bicolor light and also an RGB light as well. So go and watch the video if you've not seen it, but these are fantastic little tools that I keep in my bag. Never know when you're gonna need them. A little bit of extra lighting for whatever you're doing. Very handy little feature. Snap bracelet there, so you can pop these on. You don't even have to hold anything. Your hands are free and you've got extra light. I've not got them up very bright at the moment. They change colour, really handy things, and because they are so small, they just slot nicely into this side compartment of my bag there. Go and check the video out. Spiffy Gear, great company. There's a link to their website down below as well, so you can go and have a look at what else they do. What else have we got in here? I've got business cards. Keep a nice stack of business cards in the side compartment. And also, I use this more with the Sony white balance cards. Got this nice little lanyard. Put it around your neck or in your pocket, and then you've got 18% grey card, a black card, and a pure white card as well. And that's good for setting your white balance on your camera. I don't use it so much anymore on the Canon EOS R, but I did use these a lot with the Sony. So handy little thing to have. In this front compartment here, I keep spare cables. I've got an HDMI to mini HDMI here, and that's coiled cable for that extra bit of length. And that's just a spare in case anything goes wrong with my main one. I don't like to carry too much in a bag because I don't want it weighing me down, and I also don't want unnecessary things in there just in case anything does get stolen or goes missing. There's more to look after, so I try and keep it minimal really. But what I have got in here, there's like a big compartment where I keep a lot of accessories, spare cables, etc. Got a GoPro handle in case I do bring the GoPro with me. And then, I don't know if you can see it in there, that's all I've got in there at the moment. And then they've got these little compartments in here, step-up rings for filters, so you don't have to buy different filters. You just put these step-up rings onto your lens, and then you just use the one filter. Another compartment here, I've got a memory card holder, an SD memory card holder, which is where I keep my spare memory cards, and also a micro SD card adapter for any, like if I take the drone out or the GoPro. Nice little handy case, a couple of pounds from Amazon, I think it was. It saves your memory cards from being loose inside your bag. I'm just gonna pop these back in. Right, so this bag, like most, it opens from the back. Like if you're out and about and you're in a crowded place, it's harder for people to unzip your bag and take things out of there. Naughty people. Here we go. So first of all, on the back of this flap here, there's a little compartment for a laptop. I don't usually take my laptop with me because there's not a lot of times where I'll need to put my footage straight onto my laptop, so I don't usually take it with me, but if I need to, I've got that. But in here are cleaning cloths that I rarely use, and I'll show you why in a minute. Lens cleaning tissue paper, I think I've used once. They are actually quite good. I got these free with something. A notebook for taking notes. I'll often write my ideas down for videos in this little book. And when I go on a shoot, I've got the book with me in here at all times, and I can refer back to my notes to make sure I'm getting all the shots that I need. My shot list notebook, that's what we'll call it. The other thing in here, I don't know if she knows this or not, but these are the notes of when me and my girlfriend first met properly. I was doing a music video for her, and this is the shot list and my notes for that video shoot, and I've kept it in my bag ever since. It's not been out of the bag, so it's looking a little bit warm, but that's always with me. She might like that. She'll appreciate that. Right then, in this, I've got another little compartment here, this little mesh compartment. And also I've got the Polar Pro Peter McKinnon ND filter, and it's the 2 to 5 stop version. Just because I actually ordered the 6 to 9 stop, but I felt like it was too dark. This was a nice little in between. So this is the one I went for, the 2 to 5 stop. So that's where I keep my ND filter, and I love this case, this hard case, because it keeps it nice and protected. In this little compartment here at the top, you can actually take this bit out, which is cool. It's got Velcro on it, so you can attach it to the inside of the bag. And in here, got a little puffer for cleaning dust off your lens. This is really cool. I love this. It's actually for your phone, but on one side it's got a microfiber, and on the other side it's got a different sort of fiber, and you basically wipe your lens or your screen, so you can use it on your monitor, use it on your LCD screen of your camera, use it on your phone, use it on your lenses, get any dust off and any fingerprints. So this is really cool. This is why I don't use the cloth so much, because this is so handy. And then I usually keep batteries and small cables in here. And what I do with the lens covers, this handy little trick, you put the camera lens cap and the bottom side camera lens cap together and use it as a little tray. So as you can see here, I usually keep a 5p piece in there for undoing screws, you know, like underneath your camera. Just keep little things in there that you might need. Right, the main compartment. So depending on what I'm filming or what I'm doing at a specific time, this will be slightly different. At the moment I've got it set up for a 2-camera system, if you like to call it. The Canon EOS R is what I'm filming this on at the moment, and that will usually sit in there with the 15 to 35mm lens on. So that goes nicely in there. And then alongside that, I've got my second camera body, which is the Canon 77D. This is my first proper camera that I got. Filmed a lot of really good stuff on it actually. So this now is my second backup camera. I've then got my Canon EOS R EF mount adapter so that I can put my old EF lenses onto my Canon EOS RF mount. And I've made a little compartment there especially for that. Then I've got my EF lenses, which I take with me. I've got the 50mm Nifty 50. Love this lens. One of my favorite lenses. So whenever I can still use that on my Canon EOS R by putting the adapter on. I've got the Pancake 24mm prime lens. Call that a pancake because it's super flat. And also for the 77D, I've got the wide angle lens, the 10-18. And also, I don't know if you can see on these, but I used to have them face down in my bag, and I put tape on them and the name of the lens, so I could see which lens was which when looking at the bag top down. What I'll also do as well is, if I don't need a second camera, I will have space in here for 2 microphones, one as a backup that can go in there, slot in there, and also I can take this camera out, mount adapter, move this thing to the side and pop this box in there. What is this box, you ask? Well, I'm glad you did ask. This is my case for the Atomos Ninja 5 monitor, which I've got sat on top of the camera at the minute. It's a nice sturdy case. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below so you can go and check these out. So this is the box, and I actually keep spare batteries and the cable for the monitor in this compartment here, and then underneath this flap is where the monitor sits nice and flat in there. So if I'm using that on a shoot, I'll just pop that into my case. Happy days. And then the EOS R sits next to that. So as you can see, it's nice and customizable the way I've got this bag set up at the moment. Now I just want to introduce another segment to this video called What's Not in My Camera Bag. And obviously you can't fit everything that you own into your bag, and there's more things that you need. So I'm going to show you a couple of bits outside of the camera bag that I often take with me when I'm filming. Well, you can come, but you'd get bored. Kim, sausage. Got the DJI Ronin S, he's gone. Next up we have the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. I've actually done a review video on this, there's a link here, go and check that out. As well as my main tripod that I've got set up here, Manfrotto tripod. I've also got this cool little Manfrotto B3 Live tripod, and it comes with this cool little case. Nice and compact. Fits in there like that. Really, really good little piece of gear this. I love this tripod. Here's one further as well. So although it comes in a tiny little package, look at the size of that. This is the case for the Aputure Light Dome 2. I love how that condenses down and slides straight into this nice little handy carry case with a handle. Again, sling that in the car and you're away. And then I've got this bag, placing it down gently. This has all my stands in. So all my light stands go in here, and it's got little side compartments for other light stands in there. Not much to say, but yeah, instead of having all these loose in the car, they're all in one place and I can just bring them in to the venue in one go. So that's it. I think we got by without damaging or marking the table. Oh, I'm relieved. I can breathe now. I feel good. I'm gonna go and get some food. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little glimpse of the gear that I use. I think that's it. Stay tuned for another video, maybe in a couple of days. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more gear reviews and tutorials. Thank you for watching. I've already said that. See you in the next video. Take care.